Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream, which is live stream 342. What I want to talk about a bit throughout the stream is a bit like vlogging at Jumble sales, Carboots, charity shops, like good points, bad points, and how sort of thing affects everything. Got any questions? Put them in the side chat as well. Don't know. My name's Peter, part-time eBay reseller, all-round legend from the southeast UK. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, which is in the description below. Ko-fi page, buy me coffee, eBay store, all that stuff. Hope the sound is all okay. I do have another channel, Quack Attack Gamer. It's in the description below. I play games live and do odd videos and YouTube shorts and stuff. Got quite a few YouTube shorts coming up for the next couple of months at least. So yeah, all go. Who we got in the side chats? We've got me. Chris Tyler, welcome Chris, just popping in. I was in Jimmy Riddle's chat just a little while ago. A legend who comedian, he sings, plays guitar, all-round entertainer. Do pop it, the Jimmy Riddle show. Sure, someone can pop his link in this side chat. Goes live 7 o'clock on Wednesdays. Hi Pat, thanks for popping in. Hope all is well. Nearing the car boot season. Hi Antoinette. Rosie's popped in as well. We've got Bills and Moon. We have that's it so far. Bills and Moon. Hi Chris, Rosie, Bills and Moon, Pat, Chris. So what have I got on the channel? I thought I'd do it now as people are popping in. Let's have a look. So, another subscriber. Brilliant. So I turned up how early to a Jumble sale last Saturday. I went to a Jumble sale. I won't say where it is. And first Jumble sale that I went to this year. There's been 3 or 4 in January already. And now it's like basically February. That's coming out on the 2nd of February. Then some YouTube shorts coming out. I've got one coming out tomorrow from Hitchin charity shops. And then 9th of February, another one from Hitchin charity shops. And then I did like a little tips YouTube short earlier, coming out on 15th of February. I'm trying to schedule it like not all at once, if you get my drift, because I'm hoping to go to a couple of Jumble sales this weekend, which is the 3rd. So put one out on Monday. Hopefully I film a little bit and a haul. Put one Jumble sale out on Monday. And then the other one, because I go live next Wednesday as well, and put another one out on the 12th. So the YouTube short for the tips for DVDs might go out on the 15th, or it might go out earlier. I'm not sure, because I don't want to try and do like lots and lots of videos in a short period. 2 to 3 days is perfectly fine for a video. But there is videos coming up on the channel. Keep subscribed as well. Let's have a look who we got in there. We've got Ian J's popped in. Welcome, Ian J, for popping in. I'll check the sound there. Oh, good. Wicked. Sounds all good. So let us know if you go to Jumble sales. If you don't know what a Jumble sale is, basically, like, you can find them at churches, scout huts, where else you can find? Yeah, churches, scout hut, or any type of indoor space, where normally it's for like particular scouts, beavers, cubs, brownies, for example, or towards where they're going to do camps and stuff. Also towards the upkeep of the particular scout place, or upkeep of the church, for example. Can be in community centres as well. Just upkeep really of community centres and stuff. And like normally sometimes you get like stuff outside, Like, and then you get stuff inside. One I went to on last Saturday had stuff outside and stuff inside, where you get like tables all the way around and stuff on the tables, like clothing, toys, books, bric-a-brac, like China stuff, for example, board games, bedding and all that. And then you had your inner tables and stuff. It's very, very busy. It's all basically plonked on in a random fashion, especially the clothing, just like a sea of clothing. It wasn't as busy as I thought, because I thought it was going to be even busier, because it normally goes well, probably a quarter of a mile, literally, that particular queue. But I had to get there really early because the regulars get to particularly early. It was like just after 10:30. I went to this particular Jumble, and it started at 12. Got chatting to the regulars once again. Had a good crack and a laugh. You know who you are. But going to 2 next week on Saturday. This Saturday coming, because they the timings are okay to go to those particular. But if it's like on at 11, 1 at 12, no point in going, because you ain't going to get anything. You know, it's sort of difficult. It's a jumble sale madness. Literally, it's weird. If you saw George Ross's one and Nick and Andrew's jumble sale, like, wow, yeah, pretty much the same, but worse. You know, I mean, you got to get your elbows out, whack a few people, vouchers flying out. Or should I say, whatever you do, like the vouchers. Pretty good though, but yeah, I get probably throughout the year, January to December, I would say percentage-wise for myself, really, I'll probably say around, probably around 50% Carboots, 40% Jumble sales. Actually, no, can't think of it. It could be 45% Carboots. Well, let's say 50% Carboots, 35% Jumble sales. I say at 85%, 10% charity shops, and 5% everywhere else, like online stuff and that. It all changes. Sometimes 10% online. This year it might go down 45%, like Carboots, depending on how many Jumble sales I get to and stuff. You know what I mean? It's just here and there, but it's difficult. Like, I'm trying to work it all out. I've got any questions, put them in the side chat. Oh, it's going to be warm sitting next to a radiator. Ooh. Look, I went to the charity shops yesterday and they were really quiet. I picked up a few bits. Well, that's always a good thing though. Like you'll see on Instagram, like Ian Masterpieces, he goes to charity shops and just goes, alakazam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Good stuff. But they're quiet. Most of the time, they're going to charity shops, they're quite busy, and you get hardly any stuff because higher prices and stuff is sat there for months and years. Even, I don't bother putting like reduced prices. Half the stuff goes on their eBay store or to the people who work there. Hi, Derek. Thanks properly, mate. Appreciate that. So, I want to talk about vlogging as well. Like, if you're a reseller and you do a bit of YouTube and you vlog at Carboots, charity shops, Jumble sales, and other places, let me know how you get on. And do you think it distracts yourself from selling, from buying the stuff? Do you get noticed by vlogging? Do you get told off? How do you vlog? Do you have a GoPro on your backpack, or do you use your phone? Like, hold your phone up like what Andrew does. And like, cause I've seen a bloke down my local car boot with like a GoPro strap thing, but he's got one for his phone. It comes out about here. It's like, it's a bit obvious, isn't it, mate? I tend not to sort of like look at my GoPros as much, because I used to have a habit where looking at it and go, oh, okay, is that okay? I just get on with it. If it's crap, it's crap. You know what I mean? I just get on with it. Like, I don't know about like doing Jumble sales. I get a bit weedy at Jumble sales, like going round with my GoPro, because the regulars there get moaning at me. Oh, don't go, it'll be all busy anyway, mate. No point in moaning at me. I've seen people filming. I just can't do it. I do a little bit on my phone. That's it, because I find it too busy. 90% of Jumbles, I think 2 last year were really quiet, and the others were really busy as such. I get there hours early. And that, and I just can't do it. I get a little bit of footage going around, and that's it. I can't do the whole GoPro and that, because like people tell you off, like, oh, don't film in here, you're not supposed to film in here, and all that sort of stuff. You get it, because only happened to me once at a charity shop locally to me. Like told off for filming because I had a other camera, not my GoPro, a few years ago now, just after the pandemic, and I got told off like, "Don't film in here, you're not allowed." I'm like, well, fine, I'm going out then. Goodbye. I don't think I ever returned to that charity shop, but personally, I probably don't even work in there. To be honest, I should go back, but the area in question is having a lot of work done to the whole area, and you can't get in there, you can't get out, so there's no point in going to the area in question. Let's have a look there. Hi, Jimmy, thanks for popping in. I did give you a shout out for your channel. Do follow Jimmy Riddle Show. Great all-round entertainer, comedian, does lots of singing, guitar, puppets, you name it, Jimmy can do it. Derek says there, when I used to record, then yes, I found recording a hassle, but I used my phone, which I also checked solds on, so it was a hassle. Oh, I see. You. Yeah, I think I remember you doing that once, where you had some little thing you strapped your phone to or something. Yeah, I think it's like an hour's footage or something. But it can do, yeah. Especially when like GoPros, they get quite hot and it decides to freeze. You got to undo it all, and then the battery goes. I'm like, but you just got to ignore it. Sort of ignore it. People do ask. People can be friendly, because I had a lady back in the last year ask me, "Oh, so you're filming?" Yes, I have a channel. I told her what I did, and said like people like to see these trips going around the car boot and stuff. They find it fascinating, sort of bigged up more than it was, you know. But some people do get a bit unarky. You know, I try to just film the stuff I potentially might pick up, whether it's a good pickup or not, or I don't pick up at all, or it's a really good pickup and a bundle of stuff. If I think I've got enough stuff, enough footage, then I put my GoPro away. I don't always film straight away when I get to a car boot, because it's usually crap a little bit of footage and put it away. And then when I feel it's getting really good, that amount of sellers are in there, because some of the car boots take ages to get sellers to come in. That's car boots that just you can go straight in without waiting in a queue, like my local one. And then I'll film. So I do see a few other like resellers and people which I don't catch on film. Like last year, I saw Dead Jammy Dodger Flips at a car boot not too far away, but I didn't get him on film because I was not filming at the time. Same with Bullfinds, I didn't get him on film either because I wasn't filming. But I respect people if they don't want me to film. I get that, but I just like to do it for the just gives me an opportunity for basically for you legends as well to see for you to see why I pick up and how I deal with that particular car boot charity shop. Not so much the Jumble sales, but car boot charity shops, etc. And for me to go through the footage and go, oh, that's what I missed. Okay, I'll write that down, because I do miss occasional things, because I find that when I film, I used to concentrate a lot on the filming aspect, but these days, for quite a while now, many months, I've just gone, right, I'm going to get this on the other, and if I get good footage, I get good footage. If I don't, I edit something together. All right, but I used to miss things, and I still do. And I think, if I remember rightly, I picked up a box set of Horrible Histories, with which I've sold books and that, the purple version. And I saw another one before that when I was editing. I think, hang a minute, I had to zoom it in when I was looking at it. I think, shit, I missed that footage. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, I missed that. You know, shit. But hey ho, it is what it is. But a lot of people just do a lot have the same place. I tend to try and go different ones, but it can be a bit stressful occasionally. But I kind of got used to it. Also got hassle for recording off the tax job. Well, yeah, quite a lot. I think personally, you sort of would do if it's those particular sellers, but I think a lot of them are okay. What I know, it's getting warm in it. Hi, Antoinette. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. You got any questions? Pop them in the side chat. But there is aspects of that which does help because you get contacts. I find through filming and stuff, and you ask what you do, and if you've got like cards, you can put your cards out and stuff. I don't always film at Jumbles, but I try to when I'm there. Hi Tom, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that, mate. But sorry, yeah, when I can. But at Carboots, I film as much as I can. I very rarely go to charity shops because they're poor in an aspect of like the stuff that's like higher priced or been there for a long time or just like stuff that got holes in it. You know, if you're in an affluent area, then it's no point in going. But you know, mm-hmm. But you've seen how I deal with it and try not to film people as such. And if I like ask a price, it's like £1 million. Like, nope, thank you, goodbye. Stressful like that. One that got 10,000 views or plus, 10,000 views plus. That PS4 or no PS3. I was like stressing with a lady because she was like, "Oh, it's this very good price." No, it ain't a good price. You know what I mean? I just don't bother like. But yeah, I try and be discreet as I can. But yeah, I do get a bit like with Jumbles, and I don't want to get kicked out and such. But it's what it is. If it never happens, it happens. But no one's noticed and stuff. And the people who are at my local car boot who help run it are okay, and the other car boots are okay because like you know if they've know what I do anyway. Like people who not sure if they're there for this particular season because a lot of the staff who work at these car boots and stuff know that what I do, which they're fine about it, and then like they move on quite a lot, and it's like, oh, okay, which is fine, and you get like new ones, but the staff are like got to be respectful, I suppose. Be respectful and helpful and stuff, and yeah. But what I like what with like Brum and his one e-boot and that you film it and you inadvertently promote that particular car boot, like what they do and stuff. It's not like the Jumble sales where it's dog eat dog. I like a car boot, I suppose, like dog eat dog, but more like Jumble when it's close quarters, and you're in a room with people who like, how can I put it, like, there's different types of people from different walks of life, like, and different smells. So I can put it, like, but you gotta basically breathe in and go, get out of the way, and that. But you get to good stuff because I find like most Jumbles, the good stuff's gone in 10, 15 minutes, 10 minutes max, usually, maybe 15 minutes. You only there like 2-3 hours early, and the regulars because I always like, what time do you get here? Oh god, you got here at 8 o'clock. It's like 12 o'clock it starts. mm. But like as we know, even if we don't film at Jumble's car boots and like and haven't even got a YouTube channel, right? You get to know what regulars go to these Jumble sales, car boots, and that, and your charity shops, for example, especially like Jumble sales and car boots. It's mainly because of you think, oh, he's there because like you get to know what they pick up. You think, oh, she's here, she's into like plushes and stuff, and he's here, he's going to get the dolls' houses and Playmobil and stuff, and you get to know, and you think, right, I'm going to try and get to this particular if I can find it first. And certain other people, locals in the games, and obviously gaming stuff goes quite quickly and all that, but it's a difficult thing, like, but I think like for me, like should be the first one be probably middle of March, depending on the weather. There is one opening up soon, beginning of February, but it's like over an hour's drive. And that's another thing, like for Jumble sales and car boots, how far would you particularly want to drive to a particular car boot Jumble sale via petrol costs, and if you're going to get anything, and like having to like what a lot of people do, they try and travel to these places, but thrift for petrol money and a lot extra. You catch my drift. That's why, like, after pre-workout, like if it's an hour or an hour and a half to a Jumble, it's got to be one that I've been to before, usually, to make it worthwhile going. Because the one on Saturday is quite far away. Just have a look. Oh, Chelsea's playing tonight. It's 0-0 still. They're playing Liverpool, by the way. So if I look at my phone to get the score, don't worry. There we go. From here, it's 40 minutes. But from another Jumble, which I cannot remember what it is. Oh, it's 40 minutes. Because I'm going to another Jumble, which is 20 minutes away from where I live. But it's about nearly 40 minutes from one to the other Jumble. So you've got to make allowances to get to these things. Hopefully you get some good stuff. But I've been to both before, and they're usually okay, and you get some good stuff. But you've got to just think about like regulars and stuff, and who's going to go, and petrol costs, and all the rest of that. But let's know like how far you would travel to a Jumble sale, car boot, or sourcing it in general, and like do you see are the regulars friendly? Do you get chatting to regular people? Have you made friends and acquaintances with these regular Jumblers like I have, who help out with odd Jumbles here and there? But other than that, I've got a backlog, a big backlog to list. Also, I was clearing out, like last night, I was doing an update on one of my games that I play, and I was clearing out some stuff and moving some bits over to different drawers in my bedroom and that. And I've like pulled out these blank cases. I've put the PlayStation ones away and the DVD one. No, the GameCube ones. These are ones that I pulled out, blank ones, PS3 and stuff, and that. Because before I became a reseller, I used to go on to eBay way before I became a reseller and try and bid on games for my collection, like Mario Kart, Nintendo 64, Mario Party 1, 2, 3, on 1064 and Mario Party on GameCube and all the rest of that, right? And didn't win a lot of stuff through bid back in about 2015, 16, 17, maybe 18. It was just some before I was a reseller. Anyway, I got a lot of these off eBay mainly. And these ones here, these are the DVDs, because I always like to have a selection of varying, because you pick up like games, gaming and DVDs, and you get like these bits here, the in bits here, always ripped and broken, and the bits here are smashed to pieces, and like I've got a big crack down here. Like PS1 cases, they're really hard to find. I've got a handful that I can use, 3 or 4, I think. Not even about that, yeah. And loads of DVDs. Because what I did, which my mum still moans at me for it, like a number of years ago, might have been just after the pandemic, actually. A lady locally, well, just down the road, actually, she was on Facebook. No, it might be on a local site. I'm on Facebook. She had like over 1,000 DVD cases for free. So I grabbed them. I've only used about 4 or 5. And then they're still down in the shed. My mum moans, you can't get in the shed for the DVDs. I'm like, and I'll use them, don't you worry. And these are the ones I had upstairs and stuff. I keep a handful down here, and then I go and collect another lot, which I'm going to start doing, because I didn't do before. I should have done, actually, because it's easier rather than having it out in the box and going out in the shed when it's freezing cold or raining really heavily. DVDs ones, and then I've got like PS2 ones, the blue ones, and the silver ones, and the GameCube ones I brought online before everything was going expensive on games and stuff a few years ago. These ones here are nice ones. just like as you can see, PS2, and some of the memory cards, some without. I find the memory card ones do well, but there'll be a little short video under a minute explaining all that to help you out, because you can put DVDs in gaming ones, possibly like, well, not these ones with the memory card slots, I wouldn't, but ones without the memory card slot. I don't think I've got one here. Yeah, that one, without a memory card slot, you can use those. I would say, and then obviously these are for doubles. But what I do have, which is good, I'll show you in a sec. Put them back from where I was. Is these sleeves? Oh, give me 1 second. Got a lot of shite on the floor. Is these sleeves? These sleeves here. What these are for DVD discs and for the DVD discs and the manual. That's the word, manuals, right? I brought these probably about 2015, 16, 17, something like that, off either eBay or Amazon before I became a reseller. And I had them upstairs. I'm like, what have I got them upstairs for? I need them down here. But I know I've got a handful of games that are just stuck with discs on the shelving unit. And it's easier to use those rather than others. You can get them online, like you can get them on Amazon and stuff. They're very good condition. And then what you can do is you can fold these in, like fold them in here, like that. Keep them all tied in, less scratched up and that. I thought, bring them down here. Why not? It's easier to do. Bring them down rather than have them stuck elsewhere. Just put them back on the shelf before I forget where they are. But to be fair, though, this is just anticipating that I get some games from the car boot and stuff and DVDs. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you find a DVD at a car boot and think it's worth, or DVD or a game, think it's worth like 20 quid, and you get home, you research it when you can, you're like, oh, it's worth £5. Downer. Don't chuck the case away. If it's a good case, keep it and have it for one that you can swap out if one is worth like £30 a game or a DVD, right? And it's a single DVD, because obviously if it's a big box set and it's different, right? Just a single DVD, then it's easier. You know, it's easier to use. Swap them out for the worst case, because worst case, if it's like ripped and stuff and broken, you just put it in a recycling bin. So I all explained in that little video. Oh dear me! Put them up there. Put that there. Oh, not there. Right, just go back into the chat. So Derek says, max he travels is to one about 1.5 hours away. That would be a car boot each month in the summer. 2 boots on the way also, so it breaks up the journey. Yeah, obviously you know what time that particular car boot is on. 1.5 hours away each month in the summer, right? And also like when you can get to 2 boots and how much if they're like, for example, smaller boot sales, those two, and then you go to your bigger one, right? Then you know you can go around some, because like if you're doing 2 or 3 car boots during the summer, then you have to think how long can you be at this particular boot sale? I think, okay, I'll get around to this time, and then I'll go, and then I'll get to the next one, and then I'll do that, and then go to the next one, you know. But normally I try to do just the one, but occasionally I do 2 if one's really poor, and I go to another one, like I've done last year. I went to one and it was dire, and then went to my local and I got some good stuff and just filmed on my phone, and that was it. But yeah, I get that 100%. And Derek says there he has a few regular contacts at various boot sales. Yeah, it's always a good thing when you see them and you get X amount, whatever it may be. And you think, okay, wicked. But contacts, so you have to keep up with buying X amount of stuff. So some bit rubbish, some bit good stuff. John's popped in. Welcome, John. He uses those little sleeves, cardboard sleeves, when selling disc only as go large as a letter. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's all you need. Just to put one in and go as a letter. It's like when I sell clothing, like a t-shirt, for example. I've got like airtight, sealed bag things. I got off about a number of years ago now. Sue's Piles of Shame. Her YouTube channel affiliate links in the comment description of videos, right? And some medium, small and medium size, I think, or was it large? So two or the other, small or medium or large or whatever, and they do really well for like putting them away and then just use those, whack them in a bag and done. You know, it's like those little disc only ones you can use for two ways. For example, storing them and they don't get that dusty and more scratch when you move stuff about. And when you sell the disc only and you go as letter, it's a very like minute, you know. Hi Pete WD, thanks for popping in, much appreciated. TMG's popped in. Yes, not doing too bad actually. Getting some videos on the channel scheduled up for the next few weeks. Going to Jumble sales, trying to list stuff. Just non-stop fun. But cheers for popping in, mate. Appreciate that. Got any questions? Pop them in the old side chat. But like, I thought of a topic because like Carboots coming back anyway, February, March time, and you like quite a lot of people do go. But I think like this year, would you reckon though, like, and for people who understand what Whatnot is, the application Whatnot, live selling via Whatnot application, the app on your phone, right? And doing it like clothing, jewelry, whatever, right? People have been accepted and do sell on there, right? You understand, right, about that. And like, what I will find this year, I guarantee, 100% I'll find, is that people will be buying X amount of certain items, clothing, jewelry, and whatever other areas you can sell on UK Whatnot, which I'm not sure, right? They'll be buying a lot more of that particular item because buying the car boots and the Jumble sales and stuff, trying to get it for a good price. That's if you've only got like you don't have like the rag man, or if you don't set up a big unit where you get 1 million items per month. Yeah, like some people do and that. But like people who go to resell and get, I get this t-shirt, that t-shirt, that'll sell well and whatnot. Even though it's quarter the price you get on eBay, but I suppose less hassle in that way. But I think quite a lot of people will be able to, like, you'll see them and you'll think, oh, okay, that person might be with Whatnot, buying X amount of clothing or buying whatever, you know, whatever categories you can sell in and whatnot. Yeah, but I think like it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. It's just like I find it's people selling to other resellers who either sell it on themselves or buy it because they're being friendly. They know a certain person who's doing the show, and more people on Whatnot in the UK. The more you got to think about, like, if you're selling on Whatnot, you got to think, right, what time can I go on Whatnot? 7 till 8 o'clock, right? I've got to finish at 8 o'clock because sounds on at 8 till 9, 9 till 10, and you know what I mean. I'm not sure if you can do double Whatnot shows, but I know you can do like one show and and then it's like an hour or two, whatever. But it's difficult to have like because you've got to like schedule that in advance for Whatnot. And like with you got to sell 1,000 items anyway to get your money straight away. Otherwise, like it's ages and stuff. But one of those things, whether it's suited to your business strategy. If it is, if it isn't, then you don't do it. I've only watched Chris's one, Carboots Chris, via his live stream on on YouTube, but I've never seen anyone on actual Whatnot. I've only seen it like via Instagram and stuff where they've done little like certain snippets though, but not actually on Whatnot. I've got the app, but I've just not bothered to to actually sign up to it and do all that and check out. Because if I did, I'll be buying stuff. I don't want to spend the money. You know what I mean? I want to save it as much as I can for varying things that I need via the business, or go to Jumble sales, Carboots and stuff, and do what I need to do and pay myself to, I don't know, pay bills and have a good time with mates. You know how it is. Let us know if you do sell on Whatnot and how do you find it, and if you don't sell on Whatnot, how do you find when you watch people on Whatnot? Like, do you find it's a good application, or like too much time wasted, or is it, you know, because you got to have a good lot of stock, a bit like Amazon, really. You got to have a good lot of stock to actually work out. Like, you got to have like what certain people are doing, sending boxes to Amazon, and then they deal with it. Same like with Whatnot, you got to have like X amount of stock, and you got to think, okay, this amount of stock for this. You got to do previews for this stock, and you got to do little things, because you can do like little auction things, pre-auctions and stuff. But people start quite low, and then it's like half the value. Think, oh, all right, is that all right? You may be selling 30, 40 items, but you'll probably get same amount or more with the eBay fees and stuff, or Amazon fees, or whatever it is, like a quarter of the items. You know what I mean? But if you're a seasoned seller on it, I suppose, like, you know, that you can sell this for X amount when it goes bids or whatever it is, and you get a good bid. More the Instagram, internet following you have, the better you'll be on these applications. Scooby Shaggy, hello, welcome. You know, being average, bang average, nothing special. It's just that I've got stuff to get photographed, just finding the time. I'm hoping tomorrow I've got time to get out and photograph loads of items, list them. Well, I've got drafts done anyway, put photographs through and on the eBay. I've got to get back into a rhythm of like what's a conveyor belt system. I've got stuff I need to put away, right? Stuff I need to get back out and sort out what I've got. I've got to tidy up, because I tidied up this main space, the main table, because if you saw, like, you had load of games on the top where the Teletubbies were and the bits and pieces, right? You had a load of Monopoly board games, and I'm like, I got rid of those, put them onto eBay, and those were put away. But it's just trying to clear out, because I don't want too much on there. Want to try and keep it relatively clear, so I can put certain stock that I've listed, that I've drafted and ready to photograph, and then put them all like conveyor belt coming in, going out again. Also the other day, right? I think it's like, was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday, actually. Yesterday evening, I had like 17 send offers to watchers. So I did the 17, then I had 3 more come up, like 5 minutes later, and then I had half a dozen more after that. I'm like, hang on a minute, is this a glitch, or is it actually working? Because I was doing it via PC and it kept coming up. I was like, hang on a minute, because normally, like, per day I get 1 or 2 send offers to watchers. If it's a good day, maybe 3 or 4 or 5, but not 17 plus. I think overall at about 25 send offers to watchers. No bites though, because you don't know if that is a glitch, whether there's no actual watchers and eBay just send it to you anyway. So I was like weirded out on that. But yeah, it's just one of those things, I think. But it was nice to see loads of, well, officer watchers, people watching items. If they were watching them, I don't know. But hey yo, got any questions? Pop them in the old side chat. But it's just clearing out items ready for Carboots season and stuff like that. Also, get ready to get Jumble in and get out there, and hopefully once the weather warms up a bit better, I'll be able to get out and do some, go to some places for adventures, because I really want to start that up again, because I had it here where I thought, do I want to start a new channel for my adventures and stuff? And I thought, you know, I weighed up the pros and cons about thinking about starting up another channel, my third channel. I'm like, can I actually be bothered actually to start up a new channel where it's just about adventures and that's all it's about, right? I thought, I don't get a chance to go on many adventures, right? And go and visit museums and parks and other towns and places, not very often. So I thought, I'm going to keep it to this channel. And I've got it going in each year that I do them. So I've got 2024, and you can just go on that one and have a look what I've done. But I do want to get back into them as soon as the weather warmed up, because it's freezing cold at the moment. We've got another storm on the way because it was like very windy out there earlier. When I came back from the post office and that, I was like, oh, great. But we shall see. I've got my other channel for gaming and stuff, and then this channel for adventure vlogs and reselling related stuff and instructional videos, and but it's just the consistency and time to edit videos and record them is don't have it. But I have been spending 2 or 3 days doing YouTube stuff instead of reselling. It's just, I thought, shit, I better get on resale tomorrow to clear a bit of it out, and then we can actually walk in, because I need the bags for life, because they just sat over like near the door, and I thought, shit, I fall over them. But as you say, you don't list it, you don't sell it, so get it gone. Also, I really need to do a stock take when the weather gets a bit warmer, because most of 3/4 of the stock is outside. So when the weather gets warmer, I get in and get the items. But what that means is, before the stock take, I'm going to do it, like start off on Monday and then continue through, right? What I'm going to do is try and get as many items drafted up and then photographed and listed as I can, and get through that particular way before stock take. Because when you do a stock take, it's not an easy process. Even my small store, I know like items. Well, I don't know what. I kind of gather that items on my store have fallen off, right? And stuff has doubled on that I've sold already. I'm thinking, okay, I had that last year a couple of times. I think, hang on a minute, I haven't got that, but I've sold it. But most of it's on a SKU code, some of it isn't. So what I will do when it gets a little bit warmer, I'll vlog that particular, just do like a week style vlog, just quick each day what I'm doing, and go through that way, and see what has been come from my eBay store, and what's crap, and what I can take down the car boot, or what I can take to the charity shop, and I know boxes are getting less full as I sell stuff and don't get around to putting it away, but I do need to just put stuff away and clear it and put next stuff out, and it's basically just getting it in, getting it out, gone. But as people here who knows less space is what I have, and some people here do have, it's difficult to do that. So you put it where you can. Luckily the unit's there, so I can put a lot of stuff on the unit, which is good. But it's just seeing the same old stuff. It's just like, oh, what's the point? Scooby Shaggy said there that I was talking to my friend's daughter earlier, and her friends aged between 20 and 25. They were saying none of them use eBay. They use Vinted or Depop. I wonder if eBay are losing many buyers. That's a very interesting thing there. I see it, Carper. Thanks for popping in. I'll answer that in a sec. I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry, my team are losing again. Useless. And it's a last day of transfers. Great. Hopefully they'll win. Start at 8:15. Yeah, I think a lot of the youth, millennials and down and that, I reckon from people from 7 years old up to like late 20s use Depop or Vinted. I think they're more, no, I wouldn't say user friendly in that way, but more, it's cool, it's hip. Oh, fucking using it. What am I using hip for? That's like old school. It's cool. It's like, oh, why are you going on eBay? Or what are you going on eBay for? That's a pointless thing to go on. Like, people, like young people, think, oh, eBay's for old people. No way, Jose. But if you're going on Vintage, Depop and stuff and buying, then I think like younger generation, like do that because it's all, it's in the moment. It's now, like whatnot. It's now. It's like, oh, if you don't do it, you're not in the moment. You like, you're out of trend. No one likes you anymore. It's all about that. It's all like that, and like for example, like all technology and social media. It's a bit like it can be like bad for your health if you get my drift. Like, but yeah, it's one of those things I've really never bothered like using Vinted or Depop as such. But like eBay, I don't think they are losing that many people. As amount of people who do drop off eBay and go sod eBay, they're basically the same amount of people or more go back onto eBay because there's a million, billion, trillion people in the world. All right, a quarter of them are poor and can't get on the internet. Fair enough, stuff like that. But a lot of them are still going on. And the amount of things that eBay are trying to get people back on their platform, right? Some of it's piss take and it's not a good way of doing things. But some of it, like they bring them in certain ways, right? But it's a youth culture going on these because they do like really good adverts and stuff, and see the adverts not on the TV as such, people like young people, but more like on Instagram, X, and that. It's basically like social media. It's basically eBay is a social media of Facebook. No one really uses it. They're on like X or Instagram, etc., and other places they use for socialized media. Like these youth should come to when I was their age using fucking Bebo on MySpace. I'll get here, and even before that, using the payphone. Done before I had mobile phones. But I get what that comment is there. But no, I think Vinted these days, we've added Vintage shops that's coming in or something like that in the process of going in. I think Vintage harder to buy on now. Many people selling on stuff and getting banned, and harder to buy, and they're restricting a lot of stuff you can sell on Vinted, etc. And Depop's only for a small amount of items, selection of items anyway on Depop. So I don't know that particular, but I get that with like the youth of these days, like going on applications like Vinted, Depop, and others, and Etsy, and that's cool. That's I was going hip again, but it's not, that's the wrong word, but cool and like the thing to do, the right thing to do, because trends come and go in 2 seconds. Like clothing trends or trends on the social media, it comes and goes. You got time I've heard about it, it's gone like, oh, well, I don't care. However, I just think if you like me, you don't, you don't. Sod the rest, Jack. You know what I mean? I've given up like years ago. I gave up going through like, you know, like getting on trend with people and stuff and getting fake friends, and now I just do what I do. People like it, don't. Especially like the reselling side of things and the YouTube, my YouTube channel and stuff. My 2 YouTube channels. If people get on board with it, great. If they don't, then fair enough. It's just like a trend, really. People have got less time, less attention spans. They want to buy it now. Instead of waiting days and days and days for something to come. They don't realise the aesthetics and like how long it does take for the item to get from someone's house or flat to their place of work or flat or wherever they live. You know what I mean? Whereas me with Asperger's, I'm always going right. I can turn up this time. I'm just going to go here and do that. always working stuff out, always. Pete's WW just giving Etsy a go. Yeah, why not? I think it's for handcrafted stuff, isn't it, Etsy? Something like that. The handcrafted. But good luck with Etsy. I know I should really give something else a go, but it's just keeping up with particular demand where you got to keep up with like one particular store for ultimately most things, and you got to think, oh shit, I can only sell X, Y, Z on this platform. It just gets confusing. So I just do the one, and the odd bit of Facebook Marketplace, the Carboot occasionally and stuff like that. But I do get it that like you get like you for using Vinted or Depop, and other applications. So let's have a look. Selling apps. UK, because you don't want to get the US ones. Shopify, Temu, Spock. Oh, that's a toss. Spock. I used that through the pandemic and stuff. Before the pandemic, through the pandemic, and then I had a really bad buyer and snotty buyer, and who send something to. That's right. And then I had something I brought off Spock. Books, Harry Potter books that came in wrapping paper. They got broken to pieces, like ripped pages and stuff like that. I didn't go back on it, but I sold. Well, between me and my mum and dad, we sold like 20 odd things, like ladders and chairs and tables, and a lot of it on Spock. You know, goal. 2-0 Liverpool, hooray! Bollocks. Great, all I need. But I didn't give it a go. And then when I went back on it about year and a half later, you had to sign up to it and charge you for money and something like that. No, I'm not using that. Gumtree, yeah, it's good for localized stuff. I use that to find out about Jumble sales and stuff. Which reminds me, try and find where I put it. Gumtree. Oh. No, I know I had Gumtree. Just have a look, see if oh yeah, buying and selling apps. Yeah, Spot, Gumtree, Vinted, Nextdoor, whatnot, and stuff, and got a couple of others like Thrift Map, which is the next one, and Yodel thing. But also like you got stuff like Pre-Loved, Depop, Facebook Marketplace, Wallapop. Never heard of that one. What the fucking hell is that rubbish? And no, Derek, forget eBay Gum. Forget that rubbish. Yeah, loads. We Buy Game, The Course, eBay, Music Magpie. Stuff you can sell to and you can sell on. Ziffit. Loads. There's quite a few Etsy. Yeah, loads you can scroll down on. But it's just the main ones. For example, Spock. Oh, well, Vinted, Depop, eBay. You've got Etsy. You've got ones you can do on account like Marketplace, Spot, Gumtree, for example. It's just trying to find the right one for your business, what you want, like we thinking you can sell on, and how you can manage 2 or 3 different reselling platforms to sell on, keep up with how many you sell. Because I guarantee one will do really well, and the other things you don't, like other platforms you don't do that well on. Okay, right. Flip it to ship it. Popped in. Welcome. Has said, hi. What are the main things you sell on eBay? Well, I sell. I'm on basically an everything seller. I said basically. I don't do furniture, jewelry, and that, but mainly like toys. For example, we've got toys. cards, for example, football cards, games, gaming accessories, DVDs, books, board games, well, quite a lot of things, realistically. And try and get into most things. I don't buy used puzzles because it takes an age to make sure that all the pieces are there. What else? I don't buy much Lego unless it's like little figures and I can get good money for those little figures. But quite a lot. I do vinyl, bit of clothing here and there, getting the cameras, skateboarding equipment, skateboarding stuff. If I can think, right, I can make a profit and I know I've got space for it, because a lot of the stuff that you can pick up, are quite big. And I haven't got a room, just this room, it's not that big. All right, if I can fit it in, then I will do your bit of clothing here and there, vintage collectibles, antiques, like tea sets, indoor and outdoor bowls, shoes, all sorts of things, realistically. But things I don't sell, as I say, is furniture. Don't sell that much. I don't really sell that much Lego as such. Got out of that a long time ago. What else? If it's too big for it, I don't sell it. But you've got to go and think about what space you've got. A lot of people can be big warehouses and they can sell a lot of stuff, big furniture and stuff like that. But I try and get stuff I know there's profit in it. But things I like to sell: indoor and outdoor bowls, football cards, football programs, like sticker albums, for example, games that I know I can get good money on because I'm a collector as well. Beer steins, toys from my youth, VHS tapes. I love a VHS tape. Like children's VHS tape, I sell quite a few of those, and I hope to pick up a load more through the Carboots season and Jumble sales and that. But yeah, I try and sell as many things I can throughout onto eBay as my space allows me to. But yeah, let us know else what you sell as well. I would do it now in the side chat or in the comments below after the video is finished. It's just getting a balance between buying it and getting around to shifting it out, listing it and shifting it out of the door, which sometimes is a bit long for me. Like, anything else? I'm trying to think. Anything else I've got to say? Yeah, just that. What else is coming up this week? Just have a look. What we've got coming up. Thursday, Friday. Not doing anything Thursday and Friday outside. So I'm in a bit of eBay and stuff like that. Saturday, a couple of Jumble sales. So there should be a couple of videos next couple of weeks from those. If I can get to film something via my phone, whether it's like because I don't tend to film too much through the Jumbles because they're too busy, stressful, and I don't get moaned at getting a GoPro going. But I bring it along to do it, but before and after and stuff, and filming the haul and whatnot. But usually find my phone to do some footage. Oh, good question. My next gig next week. Saturday, the week after next, Saturday the 17th of February. I am going to this place, which I can get on the maps. And so you've seen this band. Let's have a look. There we go. Present. Share screen. Entire screen. Audio. There we go. There we go. Entire screen. So I'm heading up to the OVO Arena in Wembley, 17th. I'm leaving my local station at just after 2 o'clock, heading to a Jumble sale in the morning before, whipping around that Jumble sale, coming home and getting ready. The OVO Arena, Wembley, by Wembley Stadium. I've been there before, a number of years ago, sitting in one of the higher ones. Yeah, that was for what higher ones. Yeah, it's really good. I'm not standing. I can't be asked. It's like massive. Oh, it's Technica Michael standing up. I'm seeing this band, Enter Shikari. I've well, rock and metal band from St Albans. You can see the diff 12 facts about the band. Yeah, Chris Batten's house, and yeah, really it's about the probably say the 12th time I've seen Ent Shikari, seeing the band. So 17th of February, seeing that band, but I don't know like what else throughout the year. I'm not sure. If there is any, there might be some because the bands I like, they're all recording albums, either recording them now or just about to record off their little tours and stuff like Shikari and Don Broco and other bands. Hi Rebecca, thanks for popping in. I got a few. I'll send over in the week, Peter. I won't see this weekend the other ones. So assuming you're going to other jumbles. But I get that because obviously, if you go to the local jumbles, you know it's going to be there. It's going to be quite stressful. You want to try others. I would do if I could find others. It's just the usuals as ones you know. That's as far as I've got so far. I've had a look. I just can't find them. If you could, that'd be brilliant. Cheers, probably Rebecca. Got the jumble video from the usual up on the 2nd, I think it is 2nd Friday. Yeah, Friday 2nd. Yeah, it's a nice venue, the OVO Arena. It basically looks onto like Wembley Way. So you come out the underground station, it's the underground, up the large steps, down the steps, down Wembley Way. Wembley's on the left, OVO Arena's on the right. You got all the pubs and the usual like expensive food places. Then you've got like you can go inside and have a beer and stuff. It's not it's not cheap really because you have a beer on the side venues, side bits. Whichever floor you're on in Yovo, you basically there's like rooms off where you can have a beer and a bite of the wheat. Cheers. No worries. Yeah, it's on the 2nd. I don't tend to get too much footage like some resellers do. I just can't do it because A, like it's too busy and it gets stressful, and B, like you never know if you're going to get moaned at by particular people who volunteer at this particular scout place or church or whatever community centre. So I save every videos from that and then others as per, and then if you send those over, that'd be brilliant. I'll have a look. But I did look at the other ones that you sent me over, Rebecca, and they look pretty good. So I've marked them down on because I've got a Word document. I've marked all the jumbles down. Ones that I've found that are on whichever month and time, and I've got loads that I haven't that I've been to before, some I haven't, but I haven't seen they're on. Like there's one possibly on not this weekend, but next weekend, Levered. I won't say the actual one, but I marked it down last year for this year. But I don't know, because I lost a bit of paper. They gave me a bit of paper at that particular one you've been to, I think, before. Leverhead. And that. But I can't remember, couldn't find a bit of paper when I looked beginning of the year and probably chucked it out. Like, because some of the jumbles, as you say, they give you a bit of paper to say when the next one is, which is a good thing to do, because sometimes they just like, I don't know when the next one is, no idea. Then it comes up, you're like, shit, you got to really look every week or every so often to try and find them. So I don't know if that one was on. I did look the other day, but it came up with last year's one I went to, and that was crap. But the one I went to beforehand, beginning of the year, was really good. But anyway, that's that. Anything else going on? I don't think so at the moment. So gonna end the video, end the live as well here. Got some shorts going on my channel, videos and that, and be live next Wednesday. I'm gonna check out Chelsea are still losing, which most probably is a possibility. But thanks for popping in. It's always appreciated. If you'd like to leave me a comment in the comment section after the video's finished, then please do. Check out my other videos that are coming out. Check out Quack Attack Gamer lives on there and YouTube Shorts for that particular. Like, share, and subscribe. Also subscribe on this channel, my other channel, Quack Attack Gamer, for my gaming side. And yeah, take care. Speak to you soon. Take care. See you later.